Kalinaw ug kahimsog sa tanan. I am Nino Royce Miranda Feliciano OFM, a member of the custody of St. Anthony of Padua. We are commonly known as the Franciscans. I am 26 years old. I am from Lamitan City, province of Basilan. I am here today to share my 11 joyful years in the seminary and 2 years as a professed Franciscan friar. They say kung imuha na, maimo jud na. But things do not happen if you will not make it. You will never know unless you bring yourself in it. My vocation story is a combination of these two sayings. My vocation didn't have a dramatic experience. I didn't hear the voice of God calling me, or I didn't ask for any signs. I was simply living a carefree life high school. I never thought of becoming a priest or religious or even being in the church. I was not even an altar server back then. I just simply had a carefree high school life. I don't study, I'm always late at school. I don't care and I don't have plans for future. I have a friend to whom I owe every examination days. And friends that may be the reasons of not studying. This is a confession. I didn't pass any university or college. I was depressed and I said to myself, payback time na ito kasi hindi nag-aaral. Then suddenly, I decided to become a priest because I thought priests don't study, they just pray. My parents don't believe me, they are worried. They thought this is another carefree decision from me. But I presented myself to the parish priest and expressed my intention. On that day, I saw 2 of my friends who are also there. And surprisingly, they are also joining the seminary. With them, I was admitted in Pastor Bono's seminary, a diocesan seminary. There began the 5 colorful years of praying, playing, and studies. Yes, I was a diocesan before a Franciscan. Being in the seminary is fun, but not all the time. Along the way, my friends discovered and realized that they are not meant for this life. Slowly, my friends are leaving the seminary. It affects me, for partly they became my brothers. This is also the time for me to decide seriously for myself. While they are leaving, it is also the time that I recognize my desire to love God and serve His people. But I don't know how. I am in the seminary, but I feel I am called to express this love and service in other ways. On one summer, I had my exposure in Basilan, where this desire to serve His people was nurtured. It is also in this island I met a Franciscan friar who was serving the prelature. I got attracted in his religious habit on which I am wearing it now. He is like a character in a video game, the Dota. I had the desire to wear it. I had the chance to stay in their community and witness their fraternal living. The presence of the friars in Basilan, the simplicity of their life, and down deep to the joyfulness of their hearts that brought me here. It was the point that the unknown feeling to express the desire to love God and serve His people was put into language. I want to become a friar minor. With so much courage, I am leaving the diocesan. I asked the bishop to recommend me to join the Franciscans. And before I left, he told me, "It is the same church that I am serving. Be happy where I want to be." I was so sure that this is where I belong. I received and wore the habit of the friar's minor on my novitiate year. After 3 months, I decided to leave. I left. I left not to search for another life, but to make sure that before I profess the vows of obedience, nothing of my own and chastity. This is not from a carefree decision, but rather of love and service. As I stayed and matured in the fraternity, I realized that formation taught me to have a unique offering of self. The friars guided me to deepen my vocation, to follow the Lord in loving Him in the expression of Saint Francis of Assisi. More to the point of my reflection is that this vocation is not mine. This is a gift from the Lord. I believe that He who brought me here will keep me to the farthest. Kung imo na, imo jud na. Tinuod kay sa kapistahan ni San Pedro ug San Pablo, year 2020, I made my profession of temporary vows of obedience without anything of my own and of chastity. That won't happen if I have not tried. I won't be wearing the Dota-like habit now. Things happen because we intend it to happen. And one thing you should not forget, behind you is this loving God who cares for you and is preparing you for the best things in your life. So I dare you to bring yourself and try. For some of you out there who are confused and seems to be like me before, who do not know and do not have plans in life, try many things. Don't just wait until you feel the fear to lose the one that you are doing. That's the time to take the courage to push it because it's yours. But it's not enough doing things for yourself. You have to include God and others. But for now, I dare you, bring yourself and try.